might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here, you can take a break.
We noticed that there was a lot of mud and water washing out where the children, the car riders came in each morning, and they were tracking it in.
Well, there was a lot of mulch on the sidewalks in front of our school, which there was dirt coming out, and the plants, it was almost like erosion, and we had to fix that somehow.
Well, we took the students out and walked them around the building and talked about things we could do, and they seemed interested in trying to help solve that problem.
Well, we wanted to get all the dirt and the wood chips back to where they were supposed to be and put a border so they wouldn't fall again.
Well, our objectives were to get the borders and other supplies that we need from the gardening store, and then dig the trenches in the ground on the edges of the black mulch and then place in the borders.
The objectives were to solve the problem of the mud washing over the edge of the sidewalk, and as we did that, we learned some practical real-life experience types of things. In your own home, you would possibly have a problem that you needed to solve, and we thought that we sort of led the children in learning the steps and the ways to solve those kinds of problems.
Well, a mud-free entryway to the school. They worked hard. They went out, we showed them the area, and came up with some ideas of ways that the problem could be solved. Went back to the classroom, did some research on the laptops. They researched materials that could be used, cost. They did estimating after taking measurements of how many of the materials that they decided on, the edgers that they decided on that they would use. And then we got to work.
And it helped the community and the students and parents as they enter the building each day. It also made the grounds look a lot better.
I think everybody in the Spout Springs community, not only the students benefited from the actual project and all of the work that they put into it, both physical and mental, but the Spout Springs community, anybody that comes to our school and visits our school.
Well, the process started with us meeting with our students and walking around the building, looking at areas that we could concentrate on, a problem we might be able to solve, and we identified the problem in front of the building. We divided into groups and gave each student a type of edging, and they researched that on the internet. They made a pro and con list. Of course, we were concerned about costs. We measured the distance that they were going to have to cover, and then they had to determine how much of their edging it was going to take and the total cost of the edging. After that, they had to prepare a presentation in front of the principal, try to convince the principal that their edging would be the best. And after that decision was made, the following cluster had to do the installation. It solved our problem.
Oh, I think it was very rewarding to see that done. I guess I was very impressed how much those kids worked together to really accomplish a goal.
It made me feel good. It made me feel like we were helping the school and making it look like a better place.
If you know what happiness is to you,